So obviously things have been crazy in this world, whether it's the pandemic or the racial injustices that we're seeing. I wanted to talk to you about how NBA 2K, for some reason, NBA in general, but NBA 2K has a very strange pulse on society, right? Like even within kind of like the hype beast world, whenever something happens in NBA 2K, it's front page. Maybe Madden
Right.
gets front cover, oh, who's on the front cover, whatever. But NBA 2K I remember they had signs that said, wash your hands, things during the pandemic that they added in the game.
Right.
On top of that, players recently were given the chance to wear Black Lives Matter shirts, and there was a protest set up in the playground. Why does it seem that this game has their ear to the street or finger on the pulse or whatever it is more than other video games?
I think it's because it's global. I think that our audience ranges from United States to China, everywhere in between. And also our community is really different. So, sometimes you'll get the part of the community that's toxic and you don't want to be a part of it and you kind of want to stay away from it. But then the other part, like you said, when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement and all that good stuff, you want to be a part of it. You're proud to be a part of it and you want to get involved. So it's just weird, but I think 2K does a good job at attacking what's in front of us and attacking what's going on in the world and always addressing it. Just like when Kobe unfortunately passed, it was automatically RIP Kobe. They paid their condolences, all that good stuff. And that makes you appreciate the game more than they can actually imagine.
Absolutely. With sports slowly returning, there's a rumor going around that a lot of the leagues are going to use video game noise in the television broadcast. And then there's some people saying that even in the stadium, you're going to hear like NBA 2K kind of style yelling. And
Yeah.
that's how you're going to get sort of the energy of the crowd. You are always around that when you're at least not in front of people in New York City. Is this going to make people excited? Do you get excited when you're playing and you hear fake applause?
When there's a big play or a big moment, the crowd in your ear, especially in my headset, it actually gets you the adrenaline pumping a little bit. And it's weird because you'd be like, usually a lot of players in the league turn it off, turn the audience, all that crowd noise off because they want to focus in on the game. But for me, I leave it on just for the shot clock. And when I started to get going, like when I was scoring 77, the crowd would not stop cheering in my ear. And so at that point, it's kind of just like, I got to keep going. This feeling is like amazing. I got to keep going. So hopefully it comes out to what we want it to be. And when the NBA picks back up, it'll be awesome.
Who do you play with if you're on retail?
On quick match, I'll play with the Warriors, of course. But if I'm playing pro, you're talking about pro or just in quick match itself?
I mean, if it's not you, if you're not playing as yourself.
Oh, if I'm not playing myself, it ranges. It actually matters what team my opponent picks. I usually let them pick first because I'll give them the advantage. Like if they pick the Bucks, I can't pick the Warriors without Steph, Clay, and all those guys. But if Steph and Clay are on the game, I'm picking the Warriors every time.